Hi everyone, welcome in. I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com and it's Tuesday for our Tuesday Energy Oracle card reading, however I put it. I'm using two decks today. We have Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Reid's awesome, beautiful deck, as well as Kuan Yin Oracle deck, which is Alana Fairchild, another amazing visually beautiful deck, and as well as all of the beautiful divine messages that are within, as well as whatever comes through. So this is the energy reading for the collective, what's kind of happening in the moment. And the first card I picked up was exactly what I had already been picking up, so I love it when that happens, right? You can't make this shit up. So from the Kuan Yin deck, the first card, which is also a number 1 card, is Bamboo Moon. And numerologically, we're actually in a 1/10 day today, which is interesting. Yesterday was a 9-day when you take the full date, the month, the day, and the year, and then you add it all up, you reduce it down into a single digit, and it was a 9-day. However, it was also an 11/11 portal day, so I'm not sure if it was extra powerful for you guys, but 11 month, 11 day, because 9 and 2 equals 11. So today's a 1 day, which is new beginnings as well as final completion, right? Because it's 10 and a 1 day. So like if you think in terms of tarot deck, we have the Fool, new beginnings, and then the 10, which is, oh shoot, it's not in my brain. Anyway, so powerful, beautiful, magical day. But this is Bamboo Moon Kuan Yin. That's the first card I pulled up for everyone. And that was exactly what I was picking up, which is this card is telling you that there is a divine time for everything, a divine place for everything, a divine person for everything. And if something's not happening now that you were like, oh, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it's meant to happen, and I know it, and I feel it, and then it doesn't happen, and you're like, well, now I can't even trust my intuition. Listen to divine timing. This is where divine feminine energy comes in, which is allow, flow, release attachments is the second card, right? Gates of heaven, but I'll chat about that in a second. But you have to allow for flow and perfect divine timing. So perfect example for you. 15 years ago, not even, I was pregnant. And prior to that, a few years prior to that, I knew I was going to get pregnant again, even after I had already had a almost 7-year-old son. And I was like, oh, I'm done. 1 is good. But then I started getting visions of a baby, and I said, well, okay, and I hadn't even met my husband yet. Only if I'm with someone who wants this to happen as well, and it's this good relationship and all that fun stuff. But then I just kept seeing visions of a baby and someone standing over me looking at the baby too. And I knew that the baby was going to be female. Her name is going to be Bella. Everything just kept coming in, everything. And I told my husband, I said, when it comes in, whatever the sex is, if it's male, can you name it? And then if it's female, can I name it? And I knew it was going to be female. And he's like, okay. I said, okay, if it's female, her name is Bella. She's already told me. So I get pregnant, and it was a surprise. We weren't trying or anything, but, and you know, this is the one. I think we were at 10 or 11 weeks. We get in for an ultrasound, and it's a no-go. I miscarried. So I was like, okay, I know this baby was meant to happen. Why is this happening? It was like, you're frustrated, you're sad, you're like, okay, was I meant to just have a miscarriage and that's it? And that was the whole shebang. But I just knew, I knew that getting pregnant in that right divine timing actually pushed us to say, okay, we really should get a house, get settled with that before the baby comes. So we were already in the works of that during the miscarriage. And then it was literally a month, maybe a month and a half later, I got pregnant again, weren't trying again. And we had already decided to elope in Sedona. And so I didn't know at the time that I was pregnant when we got married. But it was really interesting because they did get pregnant again. She was female. She is named Bella. All of those things came to fruition in that way. So she's a beautiful 14-year-old girl now. But things happen in right divine timing. Maybe I was only meant to have a miscarriage. So you surrender. But this is happening again. And like I just this weekend had another experience of that Sedona, right, Gina? It's happening again. And it happened to me and my hubby this weekend. So it's right divine timing, right divine person, right divine place for everything. And I know that what didn't happen this weekend is meant to happen. And because of how it came up again, I was like, okay, that means it might be very soon, but it's going to be like another, maybe it's galactic alignment, maybe it's just personal alignment, timing, right? Divine energy, flow. Go with the flow, allow it to happen, and then thank God for unanswered prayers too, because we know that sometimes what we feel and wish is more ego rather than divine, what we're wishing for. So we know that certain things, even if it's ego or not, are just not meant to, we're not meant to experience. And other times we do experience in order to say, okay, I really shouldn't have had that, but I did, and now I get it, won't wish for that again, or who knows. So many examples. Next card is a number 12 card, which reduces to 3. 12 is a divine number in and of itself. 12 astrological signs. I believe 12 is also powerful in my brain. I can't remember in the Mayan calendar, but right, 2012. But 3 is also powerful, the divine trinity, the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, sacred union, all of the many variations of that, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, etc. The moon phases. Gates of heaven. This card is saying, all right, you really, really, really need to release attachments to everything. I was just listening to my teacher talk about meeting a shaman in the jungles of Yucatan, and he's living a very, very, very humble life. He's 90, living in a shack in the jungle, and, you know, dirt floor, and happy and grateful for what he has, right? So he's released attachments to any of that, and you're more connected to nature in that way too, which is really cool. But you release attachments to everything. All the things you own are temporary. All the people in your life, you will be forever connected to them, but surrender to them being in your life forever, because you just don't know. Just experience and enjoy this now moment with them. It's about that fullness of experience now, that fullness of gratitude now. So this is saying release your attachments so that you can truly just live now, experience now. And if something leaves, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Like, and it reminds me of listening to a Shaolin monk, I forget his name, on YouTube, and it was really cool because he had his mala beads. I have my mala beads. So I'll show you what he was showing you an example. He's like, so you have these mala beads and they're swaying, and if you really, really wish for something to come to you, you're going to pull it so close to you, and then the snap will happen. It'll go away and it'll be hardcore. And then other times you're resisting something. You're like, nope, not in my life, not in my experience, but your energy's still there of resistance. So you push it away, but it'll snap back and hit you hard. What you resist persists. So it's about surrendering, enjoying the experience now, release attachments to everything. The Horse King, assistance and control. This is in the beautiful deck of Colette Baron Reid's Hidden Realms, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Whew. The 6, it's a 42 card, which reduces to 6 in numerology, which is also love energy, and it's also the energy we're going into next year. The 222, right? 2022 also reduces to 6. It's a 6 year next year. And next year is truly the year of the Venus. And it's the year of divine feminine and the year of bringing balance, divine masculine and feminine energies. No more of the unhealthy divine masculine energies, but rather an equality of feminine and masculine energies. But this is saying that assistance is coming, and assistance and control. So watch again what you're holding on to too much, and watch what assistance is coming to you. Is this assistance coming to you? And do I offer numerology classes? I actually do have a 3-hour class already recorded, all of numerology and all of that, Gina. So yes, I do. And it's interesting. I can even offer it again as a new live class if you would rather not purchase the recorded version, which is so long, but so good. So yes, I do, Gina. Let me know if you're interested. And I can even put it on the calendar too as a live class. So the Horse King, assistance and control. we are bringing balance to that energy. But watch what's coming in. If it's coming in and it feels like it's actually, oh, it's going to help me, yes, but it's going to also bring in some form of control that I don't align with. It's not good. Your intuition's going to tug at your solar plexus, your power center. Okay, I would love it. Yay, Gina. So remember, what's coming in is not to control you. Remember what's coming in. It's not to be unhealthy and, oh, well, it'll get me there, so maybe I'll surrender and just allow that control piece to be there for now. Don't even say yes to the universe for that, because it's a domino effect, right? A ripple effect of allowing more of that unhealthiness. Right? The universe is like, are you sure? No, I don't want that control piece. So no, that does not ring true to me. I'm going to go with something that's not going to control me, and something better will come in. We have to trust and let go. And then the final one, I love this card, the Swan Queen. Don't you just love it? The visuals, it's just so beautiful. And I know, like in the Northern Hemisphere, heading into that winter state, we have the beauty. So it's transformation, intuition, and patience for this card. And as we approach winter, that's where patience comes, right? We hibernate, we rest, we rejuvenate. And this is a number 13 card, powerful. It's the divine feminine energies again, number 13. And 13 is transformation. It's death of something and an awakening, a rebirth of something new, but we need the rest first. Part of our transformation is to rest, and it's so hard, especially if you're like a fire sign, or if you're one of those signs that is used to like go, 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 do. Right, divine masculine. Time to say, no, I know that there's also balance, and we need to be. And a lot of magic. Can I just emphasize that a little more? A lot of magic comes in when we allow and rest. Like when we're constantly going and doing, more intuition can't be seen and experienced. A part of that balance is not experienced. A part of life isn't experienced, and you're resisting, or you don't feel something coming in. It passes you by. So this is saying you need that rest in order to truly experience life to its fullness in balance, and to come to the next phase with your fullest power. If you don't rest and have that patience for something that's coming, it is coming. It's coming very soon. Actually, it feels like whatever this is talking about, it's coming very soon. But you need to have patience. You need to allow for the transformation, right? Butterflies, they go into a cocoon first, right? Caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. So allow for that cocoon phase and just take a moment. Your cocoon phase for certain things isn't always going to be an entire season-long event, right? It could just be a few moments, a day, a week, a month, but it could be 3 months, 4 months, but you never know. So allow for your natural rhythms to be there. Like really tune into nature, get outside, get on the grid, right? Get outside, tune into the sunlight, the light codes and frequencies and vibrations, touch the earth, allow the light codes to come in to you every day, the new ones, right? And send it into, anchor it into the new earth's crystalline grid. You are a pillar of light for Gaia, so allow for that beautiful energy to flow through you. So, energies of the week, right? We have Bamboo Moon saying everything in its divine timing. Release attachments, and then the gates of heaven will open up to you. Just surrender. Come into that divine feminine. Watch what's coming in. Say no to anything that's going to control you. That's not in alignment with the divine and your divine, true, sacred, sovereign self. And step into balance of divine masculine and feminine, right? And just have some patience right now. Take a moment to rest. The holidays can be very stressful and filled with anxiety for people. So allow for this beautiful divine rest in this moment, because the divine feminine really is ushering in to balance everything, and that's a part of it. So take a breath, be out in nature, and enjoy the rest of your week. Have an amazing rest of your week, whatever you are. And remember, we are doing our Kauai retreat. It is January 16th to 22nd. I'm flying in the day before, I'm flying out the day after. So all 9 munay-ki rights, a $400 value, on in and of itself. And Al Diaz and forgiveness and healing, a sacred, beautiful work with Brooke, acupuncture, maybe forest bathing, White Eagle on the Land ceremony, opening your heart, sacred divine river journey, 5 hours. Nights are yours unless you want to come to 2 fire ceremonies we're going to also offer. And then you also have 1 free Hawaiian style step massage. Yes, and like so much more is coming. So that is on sale. We've extended our 30% off sale. So instead of $997, you're going to get to pay under $700 if you use code HOLIDAY30. So HOLIDAY30. Choose that and sign up today. We're excited to have you. We have a nice group so far. Your munay-ki rites will be on the land during the full moon. I can't wait to offer that for everyone. It's going to be so powerful. And also my Mystic Soul 1 year long program, and you can do month to month. You can do 1 month and say, maybe I need to skip this month and come back. It's not like you need to take the full year, but if you're drawn to do like the full work, it's my Mystic Soul 2022. It's coming back the 3rd year not in a row, because last year we did Sacred Soul Star Healing. It was a powerful energy healing that needed to come through for everyone. So remember, all my classes are recorded outside of time and space and liminal space. So it's in a sacred container that will open up and unpack that energy for you in divine moments that when you watch. So it's in your divine now moment. So that's coming in 2022. It will be on Patreon. If you sign up for Patreon now, you're receiving all of the classes that I have on there since June in my Sacred Soul Star Healing program. You'll have them all. So that's 6 months, as well as the ones that are coming up next month. So you can sign up for my last month in Sacred Soul Star Healing if that's all you want to experience, because you're going to connect to the tall white beings of light that I've connected to, who are connected to the tree of life. They're connected to sound healing. They actually communicate telepathically with tone, with sounds and frequency. It's powerful. So an activation and an alignment is coming in, and you're going to connect to your golden multidimensional self. We're finishing off the astrological year of the full moons. We aligned with the full moons. Next month in December is Gemini. So I'll be doing Gemini astrology. Then we integrate it for our third time together next month in the Gemini full moon sacred sound journey. So yes, come sign up and enjoy that. I hope to see you for one of my classes in person or online. And I am always available for channelings online as well as energy healings. If you're interested, just go to my website, maggiesbliss.com. If you'd like to go to sign up or look at the information for the Kauai retreat, it is Kauai spiritualretreat.com. I'm going live at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so California time. So that would be 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight with Brooke. We're going to chat about what's coming up for the retreat, as well as answer your questions and talk about next year, our intentions for next year, what's next. So hope to see you there tonight, or it'll be recorded on Facebook. It's going to be on the Gift of Possibilities Facebook page, and I'll forward it to my Maggie's Bliss Facebook page too, if you can't find it. But I hope to see you guys very soon. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday, an amazing rest of your week. Blessed be.